Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me here at Major Arcana. I've already pre-shuffled the cards so that we can get started right away. This will be the 18 and over Lovers Tarot spread. So I'll place the masculine on the left and feminine cards on the right. Current energies will be at the bottom toward me, and then the outcome cards will be at the top. So masculine, Three of Swords, Seven of Swords. Oh, here's the current energy. Masculine. Feminine. And lots of swords. Okay, so can we see everything? I feel like no. So we're going to move everything over a little bit. Okay, and then I'll hold everything up for you. So masculine cards, the Three of Swords, this talks about somebody being very watchful. This could also represent third party energy, so outside interference from somebody who does not want you and your person or this couple together. So this could be a jealousy kind of third party situation. If it's not that, because I feel like it's not that for everybody, it could also be that there's some kind of distraction. If possibly your person, or possibly the masculine, because it's on the masculine side, is distracted. So not really focused on the relationship, but focused on something else. And that could be financial situations. It could be work. It could be hobbies. It could be the holidays. So focused on something other than the relationship. So on the feminine side then is the Seven of Swords, and this card is representing, this is like the evil plot. And this card is kind of like somebody having intentions that are not so good. So I'm not sure if there is somebody trying to manipulate a situation, or if there's somebody just trying to keep this couple apart. I'm just getting the sense that there is some external factor that is challenging the two of you, you and your person, from being together. There's some kind of outside interference. The 3 and then the 7, that equals 10, so 10 of Swords, which could represent the end of a painful cycle. So you might be getting over some kind of hurdle or some kind of challenge together that really put this couple through the ringer where you weren't really sure you would make it out. So I feel like that's what this situation could be. So in the current space, the Two of Swords. Now this is entertaining some level of, now twos also could represent decisions being made, but I feel like this is entertaining some kind of habit, or possibly not, because twos represent communication. I feel like this could be not expressing displeasure about some habit that the other partner has. So whether it's overworking, working too much, or putting their parents above the relationship, or possibly not paying enough attention to the immediate family, or whatever the situation is. I just feel like there's something not expressed related to how one person is prioritizing obligations. So also in the current energy is the Seven of Pentacles, and this is the feminine energy. This is like the feminine energy being lucky in love, but I feel like this is the feminine energy needing to take control of a situation. The masculine here is not really involved, not really having fun, kind of going through the motions, but not really present in the situation or present in the relationship. It's possible that this person, this masculine, is just super distracted by other things, other ideas, other tasks, Possibly they have a lot on their shoulders and they're just trying to balance everything so that all parties are satisfied. But this masculine energy is not present in this current relationship. The Magician, now, this does speak about balance. This speaks about how life revolves around love and work and finding the right balance of that, manifesting an outcome that balances both tasks for a fulfilling and rewarding life. So that's what this current energy is about. I feel like it's the masculine trying to put things into balance. On the masculine side, let's dig a little deeper with this Five of Cups, and this card is representing, now this could be representing fetishes, but it could just represent internal desires. I feel like possibly the masculine might want a little help, might want some, maybe too proud to ask for help, but wanting to express something, or that they're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, and just for some of the pressure to fall off a little bit, or for somebody else, maybe the partner, to pick up some of the slack where they're feeling most pulled. So the Knave of Pentacles, this, I'm getting just a lot of energy about the masculine feeling tired. I feel like the masculine is being pulled in a lot of different directions. This card does represent being tired, maybe tired of the same old thing, the same old rut, wanting things to be different. But again, I feel like it just hasn't been expressed, or possibly it's a pride or ego thing. Could be control, although I don't see the Emperor here. But it could be just not trusting somebody else to take over the task, that they would do as good a job as they would. So I feel like possibly there's just being pulled in different directions. Too many deadlines, too many asks, too many obligations. Something's going on the masculine side. So the Five of Swords, now fives, we have two of them here, and fives do represent conflict, but they also represent change. So I feel like something is going to be overturned. I feel like the masculine might have had enough of the pressure, enough of the responsibility, enough of the obligations, and handling everything on their own. So this card is representing things being overturned, and it could be that the feminine is stepping up and trying to lighten this masculine's load. So more of a partnership than a one-sided relationship. So here on the feminine side, this is the King of Cups, and look how much fun the feminine is having. It's like, I feel that the feminine is really enjoying being able to support the masculine. I feel like there might have not been a whole lot of conversation about what's wrong in the relationship. There's not been a whole lot of conversation about how imbalanced it's been. And I feel like once the masculine opens up a little bit and really expresses themselves, that the feminine is happy to step in and support and show up for the masculine. I feel like that's the way that this feminine can show her love for this person. So now look, the Emperor, I mentioned this earlier, control thing. The Emperor is here, but the Emperor is on the feminine side. So this card is representing being able to share the responsibility so that not just one person is overwhelmed or overworked. And so sharing the load of, because it is a relationship and it is a partnership. So sharing the load so that both people can be present in the relationship and start having fun in the relationship. I feel like when the masculine or when one person is so involved or so stressed by the obligations that they're not having fun anymore. So now dividing the workload or dividing the obligations or priorities, by dividing that, now both people can be present. So this Strength card is the feminine energy being strong for the masculine, and this card is also representing like wanting to be supportive, softening up. I feel like possibly the feminine might have been the one putting the pressure on the masculine. Well, why are you working so much? Why aren't you spending time at home? Why aren't you doing this? So I feel like maybe the feminine was putting a little bit of pressure on the masculine, and he didn't know how to verbalize that he was overwhelmed. And so I feel like once this person did that, the feminine started softening up. And I feel like this card is representing that change. Like we talked about earlier, the fives representing conflict and then changes. I feel like that's what this card is showing us, that things are going to change once the overwhelmed or overworked person starts to vocalize their displeasure. So, what else? In the outcome position, the Four of Swords. This is taking a pause and taking a breather and really reevaluating. I feel like this might be a separation of tasks. Like, if you do this, then I can do this. It could be something as simple as Christmas shopping, right? For those who celebrate that. I feel like this could be a divide and conquer kind of situation. If you take on this kid's gifts, then I'll take on this one, or I'll take on the parents, or whatever it is. I just feel like this is a pause to really assign roles and to delegate tasks, to separate and then divide and conquer. So then we have the Five of Wands, another five, right? Fives represent conflict and change. So the outcome is here. I feel like some things are going to take some getting used to. One person has control issues, wants to be involved in every step of the process, and has difficulty relinquishing some control. So I feel like that's what this little lover's spat is about. But the World card, this card is taking a look at whatever you need, whatever you desire is really within grasp. It's closer than you think. So if you think that you don't have help, or you think you don't have things under control, this is taking a closer look at the tools around you, the people around you, and really evaluating what their strengths are so that you can really apply their strengths to the tasks that need to be done. So I think that this is going to be a challenging situation at first, but once the lines of communication are open, then things can start to separate into tasks, smaller tasks. So I feel like one step at a time, things will start to get crossed off the list, where finally the person who was overwhelmed or overworked can start to relax a little bit and have a lot more fun. So I wish you so much luck in your situation. Thanks for being here with me, and take care. Bye.